Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I'm your host, Parajisho, and again, welcome back. Oh man, these past 2 weeks has been hectic. But yeah, this is the Cathedral of Velvet podcast where we talk about the recent news of what's been happening with the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei, maybe even some F4 news within the past 2 weeks. How things work is that we first started the show about what's been happening in IRL, just to get to know about our host here, which is me, Barrage Show. Hi, nice to meet you guys. And then after a bit, we get into the news. So, well, let's start with what's been happening. So, well, I think the biggest news that's been happening is that I went to Anime Expo for the very first time. So yeah, I went there thanks to Play TCG / Remo. So I saw I was friends with someone on Facebook, and they said like, oh, we're looking for someone to come work at a Anime Expo, and I was like, I'll apply for it. And it was like, sure. It was two applications. For one was for the actual card game, and the other was for the anime related stuff. I thought I got the card game related, but no, I got into the anime stuff. So yeah, it happened back in what was like May or something like that. So yeah, got myself into this, and it happened just this past weekend. And man, it was a crazy time. So, came into Cali on Tuesday. It would be Tuesday afternoon. And yeah, the first day of me being Cali was like, oh yeah, it's all right, first time in Cali. And the first thing I did was like, hey, go to In-N-Out Burger because there's literally nothing there. And I was recommended to me by my barber. She's like, oh yeah, go to In-N-Out Burger, see how that is. I got it. It was okay. I definitely think that Five Guys is better. But it's an alright burger place. But besides that, to that Tuesday, I just kind of relax a bit. I picked up my rental call first, then went to In-N-Out. Then after that, went to my Airbnb, which is an alright place. Getting there took a bit. I think it was like about 40 minutes ago from the airport / In-N-Out to the Airbnb, which was like for Cali, just like, oh, I guess it's not that bad. The Airbnb was pretty cool. It was like a 2-story house, and this was the first time I ever had to park on the curb of a street, parallel parking essentially, and just okay, this is a weird experience for me. Because there's just so many rules to this. Okay, you can park on the curb, but make sure it's not in the red part of the curb, or it's not in front of the fire hydrant, and it's not in front of obviously the driveway of someone. It's like, okay, but I kind of find it weird that we couldn't park in the driveway, because for some reason we can't. And that you need to have some kind of permit to park on the side of the street. It's like, really? You really need that? Okay. And then yeah, since I was visiting California, they gave me the owners of the ABB gave me a visitor's pass, so put on there. So it was alright, but the thing is just oh, you can park here, but you cannot be parking here on these 2 specific days during these hours. Just but where do you guys usually park then during that time. Like, oh, since it's their house, they get to park in their own like little driveway and whatnot. But anyone else, no, 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 no. It's like, okay, really weird that you can't let us park in the driveway, but if we're not going anywhere for like that day, like where are we supposed to like put the car, but luckily for me, I had to go out during those hours, so that's good. So yeah, that first day, I need to get some food for the next couple of days. So went to their nearest like grocery store, which is called Ralph's. Yeah. Uh, and it's all right. It's like a mix of like Publix and a Bravo for it. It's pretty cool. Uh, so the next day, Wednesday, was technically day zero, where we get to meet up with all the people in the whole group to who's working at the booth. And it's a pretty small group, and it was pretty nice. uh and also like I have the group like open at the side here. uh and pretty nice, tight knit group. And seeing how Anime Expo is being made behind the scenes, and it was crazy. Like just like seeing like, okay, like they have to get ready by like before the but before they open up. So essentially, like, I'm not sure when they start constructing. I'm guessing like the Monday. um but yeah, like on Wednesday, like they were almost ready. I was thinking like, how do they get this done? But I'm guessing they have to work like through the night, right? So they can get everything done. uh So, and seeing like how just like, oh, like before they carpeted the whole place, it was all just like a rough concrete floor, and that's pretty good, to have like the carpet there, because just like having just like concrete floors, that would be that'd be hurting your feet since you're walking like almost the entire day. And it was pretty cool, just like seeing all of that. And also, like I got to meet Bryce up there. He was just like seeing how everything was going, and yeah, we talked for a bit. And not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to see him there, but it was pretty cool to see him. Uh, and then basically that was it for. Oh, after day zero, I went to Little Tokyo to see what was going on there, and hey, it was a pretty cool little area. Got to go to the Sega pop-up event because I didn't know it was there. Mm, and it was really cool, but I wasn't able to go there for long because one, it was getting late, and also didn't realize that uh some important thing came up, so like had to get out real quick. And also, again, I'm just reading my little chat here. Uh, so yeah, it was a cool little like area, like little Tokyo, little Aki. And I really like the vibe of it for the little time I was there, and it was pretty cool. There's like not really much like that in Florida, so it was it, it, it was a good time there, just seeing, like the retro games and just like the game shops in general, all the like anime stuff. Just like, bro, I felt like I was at home. I just wish there was something like that, here in Florida. And hmm, I I it was just a wild time just seeing that, seeing like all this cool anime stuff, all these otaku stuff. Like it's something I wish I can experience more, without, like hurting the wallet, uh and yeah, that was a pretty cool time. So starting day one, for me, like I was doing like half days, so just working just 4 hours, and was doing two like basically areas, doing the Kotobukiya booth where they have a whole bunch of like anime figures. I was working the back half, promoting the upcoming anime of well, now currently airing, Hell Teacher, as well as the Danger in My Heart movie, that sneak peek there, and a whole bunch of other animes I was showing off. I was passing out flyers, a flyer slash fan for people to, cool down a bit. I saw it was either the first or second day, I don't remember which one, but I saw Nax 21 there, and it was like, oh hey Nax, oh how you doing, all that, that's really awesome, cool that you're being here. And also worked at the Togen Anki, or technically the Pony Canyon booth, because there was like multiple positions that I got to work there throughout the entire day, or well the weekend. And I got to do basically the, okay, what did I do on the first day? Because essentially that day I was like 1 hour at the Koto, 1 hour at the Pony, back and forth, back and forth. So I think 1 hour I was doing the Togen Anki booth. Went back to the Koto, another hour for the Attack on Titan photo shoot area, and then back to Koto. And then that was it for the day. And I went to went around the exhibit hall for the rest of the day, just like looking at everything, just like essentially window shopping, like, oh man, this is really cool, I really like all this. And yeah, having having a really awesome time, just like seeing all these booths, all the activities you can do. It was a really fun time. And like I really didn't really get a chance to like go to like any panels like throughout the weekend there, because I was like, bro, where do I go? There's just so many things to do and all this stuff. So like it's such a lot, like throughout the entire weekend I didn't go to any panels. So yeah, it is a crazy time to be in there, and like seeing all the booths all set up like that is just like, wow, how are they able to do this like within like the last essentially like 12 hours? It's just amazing. Oh, and that day I was able to meet the vice president of Sega. The vice president of Sega. Because like I was like, going around the booth. I think it was just like right before starting my shift, because I think my shift started at 12. Was looking around the area. I went to the Sega Atlas booth and I was like, oh yeah, cool, looking at what they have there. And I looked to my left of me and it's just like, I see a guy in like a gray suit jacket, and it's just like, is he from Sega? Because he looked pretty important. And then so I asked, one of the attendants there, well, not attendants, but well, like staff there, like, is that guy from Sega, like, big guy from Sega, just like. And she's like, I don't know, maybe you should ask him, like that. I want to ask you because I don't want to like seem like, oh, he's not, and just like make it a little bit weird. uh but then I went over to ask him, like, oh, I was like, oh, excuse me, like, I'm like I'm so and so. I'm it's nice to meet you. I'm a content creator. I do a whole bunch of Sega stuff, and then he introduced me like, oh yeah, I'm Justin. I'm the vice president of Sega. Like, oh my god, you're the vice president of Sega. Oh my god, I didn't know. Oh, and it's like, oh, like I just like sing. Oh, I'm a content creator. I do a whole bunch of like Sega outlet stuff like Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, like Dragon stuff. Just like, oh, it's just like, I was wondering like, we can possibly like collab, and possibly partner up in the future for future games and all that stuff. Like, oh yeah, that'd be a cool idea, and then like I gave him my card. She's like, oh yeah, oh, you part of Cage 13? Oh yeah, I was actually part of the Cage 3 game. Like, really? Like, oh my god. So it's just like, oh, that's really crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, like Cage 3 was my last game before I went to Sega. It's like, oh, really? Didn't even know that. And like, so like I gave him my card, and then like he's like, oh yeah, give your card to my assistant here. It's like, oh, okay, here you go. And then like, oh, I'll give you my card, so we can be in touch. Find me on LinkedIn and all that stuff. It's like, oh my god, I have the vice president of Sega's the vice president of Sega's business card. I can hit him up whenever. uh that was just like, oh my god, that made my day. That made my day completely. That made my weekend. Having to like shake hands with the vice president of Sega and getting into going like, ah. Oh, that was amazing. But good going to like after that, day 2 was pretty cool as well. So what I basically just another like back and forth between Koto and the Pony Can booth, except I was doing no, I was doing basically the same thing, except that for one of the times I was at the Koto booth. Was I at? No, not the Koto booth. The Pony Cannon booth. I was at the Kill Tube table, I think. I mean, like, it's only been 4 hours. Like, just like, oh, like an hour for each area. So it's just like, because like we had like multiple positions. But yeah, it was all right. Second day, I think I saw Rubber Ross there, and like, oh, I want to get pictures with him, but just like, oh no, couldn't really do that. Because like I want to get pictures with him, but just like, nah, just I didn't want to bother him because like just like he had like a crowd of people in front of him, just like nah. Uh, so yeah, so that second day I actually went to the entertainment hall, and that was like, holy cow! I was like, there's another hall here, and like actually on day 0 I was about to go to the entertainment hall, but I was like, wait, what's over there? I don't even know what's over there. And then like I went back to where I came from. But yeah, there was another whole hall for like basically the gaming stuff. More gaming stuff. The exhibit hall was like bit of gaming but more anime, whereas the entertainment hall was majority of like gaming. There was computer tech stuff, all that stuff, tabletop card games, all that stuff. So yeah, went there and yeah, went around looking all that stuff, and I saw there. It was at a booth called Retro Anki. Hold on. I have the card. Oh no, it's called Retro Psycho. like Psycho or Psych. I think because there's like two pronunciation of it, and each one is like a different word for it. But there's Saiko, Psycho. So like, yeah, I was looking there, and they had just had like a whole bunch of like Japanese imported stuff, like magazines, CD, audio CD, games, all that stuff. And what I saw there was that they have 3 books of Samurai Kagura. One for the very first game, then one for Burst, and the other for Shinobi Versus. I wanted to get them so badly. I wanted to. But then it was just like, for like essentially, what was it? 79, $80 for like all of them. But just like, I don't know if I should. And I saw comments like, yo, get him, get him, get him, get him. So then I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna get them. But then when I went back to the next day, just like, I couldn't. Someone got them all. Someone got the first one and Shinobi Versus. And I was like, okay, someone just left Burst. Just like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Just get it for $25. Like, boom, there we go. Yeah, just it was just like, man, I should have gone when I had a chance. I'm guessing like someone saw my like post I made on as a YouTube short, just like, man. So like, I was thinking just like, man, I should have gone it. I really should have, cause like, I would never know when I would encounter them ever again. It's just like, man. So yeah, at least I got one of them. That's good. Uh, but also that same day, I saw Nabi from Trash Taste. I believe he's the producer of Trash Taste. Just so he was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. No. What happened was like there was an Onigiri meetup. Just like, oh, I didn't know Onigiri was gonna be here. I'm not a fan of Giri. Like, she's cool and all, but like I don't really watch her content. All right, that's mainly I don't watch her content. And for her, like videos come up every once in a while, sure I'll check it out, but not really that big a fan. I was like, oh hi Gary, I'm sorry, but I'm here to see Nabi here. And he was like, oh he. And I was like, yeah, because like he was mainly doing well, like taking the photos for the people who were there. It was like I want to give Nabi his his time to shine a little bit. Because like he does like a whole bunch of like behind the scenes stuff, and I wanted to like just I didn't know he was gonna be there. I was hoping to see the Trash Taste boys, but fortunately they weren't there. But seeing Nabi there, hey, it was pretty awesome because like I was gonna say, oh, he's relatively close to Trash Taste. No, he is part of Trash Taste. So it was like, oh yeah, it's really cool to meet you. You're a big part of Trash Taste, despite we don't see you, we do hear you a bunch. You're really awesome. You help me make the boys where they are now, and just like, oh, do you mind if I give you my business cards to get to the boys and yourself, so you guys can be beyond the podcast of talk about Persona, Shingon Tensei, and all that stuff. She's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll give it to them, and I could possibly be beyond there. Like, oh great, Navi, it was really awesome to meet you, all that stuff. And yeah, went around the entertainment hall just to see what's going on there. Yeah, I think that was the third day. Or was that on the second day? See, like the days are all compiled together because it's just it was just so much happening. And And then on the fourth day, actually, where's my other phone? Yes, my other phone. I have multiple phones. uh, Let me see. I just want to make sure I got my dates right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So where's yeah. So Men Abbey on the sec. I met him on the second day. Huh. Okay. Yeah. The second day I saw the cinematographer stuff. Third day went back, couldn't see it. Um, and let me make sure. When did I meet him? Uh, okay. So on the third day, yeah, third day is when I met. While working at the Coda booth, I met Mood on there. So yeah, meeting Mudon, who's the editor of Trash Taste, is just like, oh hey Mudon, yo. It was just like, oh hey, well, why would I try to do that voice? Like, hey, how's it going? I was like, oh, it's really awesome to meet you and all that stuff. You know, how's your AX doing? Like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. Don't like it's my first AX. Like, oh, your first AX and you're working here? Like, oh yeah, I get some time off too. To explore. Like, oh, that's pretty good. And he asked me to be in a video of his. Just like, oh yeah, sure. It's basically a game where I guess his poorly drawn anime character and just like, oh yeah, guess the character and you win. Just like, oh yeah, I guess the character and yeah, one prize. And just like, oh yeah, choose from this bag of figures. Like, cause I can't bring them home. Just like, all right, I got this, and yep, continue on the day. Oh, and I also got a picture of him. So yeah, that's really awesome. Uh, Anything special happened on the third day? I don't think so. Besides, me going back to pick up or try to pick up the the figures. Um. So what else has happened? Just looking at the other like my pictures that I took. Um. Yeah, the entertainment hall is like really awesome. I wish I could like participate in more of them, like more of the events. But just like again, it is just so much stuff there that couldn't really like pick and couldn't really do them all right. So really had to pick and choose what I wanted to play and all that. So yeah. Again, it's really overwhelming trying to do things there that you don't know if you're gonna be able to do. Um, yeah. Well, what else? What else? Hmm. Um, there was. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something that happened there. Um. Oh, oh yeah. I think on the third day I was just like, oh, I was sitting on on a chair, and then like some guy was just like, oh, here you go, like gave me like a numbered ticket, just like, cause like there was a chair there. It's like, oh, there's a random chair there. I'm gonna sit down because my feet were hurting a lot. And just like, oh yeah, that was my chair because I was just like, oh, just working the booth, just like giving time to sit down. It's like, oh, getting it in 30 minutes. Like, oh, okay, I can just give it to you now. It's like, no, it's okay. We talked for a bit. Then yeah, just went back to went back to looking around the entertainment hall. Took a bunch of pictures and all that. Um, and yeah, I think that's about it for day 3. Um, and then when it came to day 4, it was a really short day just because like it didn't last much longer. It was essentially over by 3 o'clock. Um, yeah, everything was like essentially like winding down. Uh, I had to pass out flyers for like the first hour, and then after that, no, technically like the first 45 minutes, because after that, we had no more flyers for the Coda booth, so like they were like, oh yeah, you can just stay at the Pony Canyon for the rest of the time, and I was like, "No, okay, uh, and yeah, there was just regular day, just like telling people like, oh yeah, come over to the booth last day, all that stuff, uh, last chance, try out the booth and all that stuff. Then after that was over, essentially just trying to go around, having some fun, or like essentially trying to get any kind of last freebies I could possibly that can be put into my bag, because I just got a whole bunch of free stuff that just like, it barely fit in my bag. Like I was surprised I was able to put those things in my bags, and just like, oh man, this is troublesome. But they were able to fit both in my carry-on bag and in my backpack, and luckily DSA didn't stop me. Like, yeah, that was good. And yeah, that was good time. Oh, by about like 2 o'clock, where my shift ended, the Trash Taste Boys was gonna be at the Final Fantasy 14 booth. So I was like, okay, let me hurry up, get all my stuff, hurry up to the FF14 booth. And hey, they were there, but unfortunately, like, oh, we were like in line behind, to like, oh yeah, we can get pictures with the boys. Then they were like they're like represented. They're like, hey guys, they're only gonna be here for like 30 minutes, so like no pictures or anything like that. Just like, bro, like, how can you like advertise, oh yeah, they're gonna be at the booth, and you guys can let us get some pictures with them and all that stuff. Like 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 I was like essentially like an arm's length away from them, and like I didn't want to be rude and be like, oh hey, like just have them on the shoulder, like, hey, can I get a picture with you guys and all that stuff. Like, no, 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 no. Like I just want to like when they have like when they are busy doing that, then I want to get the pictures. But like unfortunately, they literally spend like 15-20 minutes recording this video, which I have no idea what it could be. I'm guessing it's related to FF14, and they just dipped and just like, bro, like I essentially didn't have to be there at all. Just like, oh man. I mean, I wish we could have gotten a picture with them. Like close things, just like, oh yeah, I got a picture of the back of their heads, and like a picture of Connor with like two other girls, but like that was about it. Uh, yeah, that kind of sucks. I couldn't really get to meet them. But yeah, essentially after that, of waiting in line for like 20-25 minutes to meet them and not getting a picture, I tried to like go to the uh I essentially like spend the rest of the time like going around to different booths and just like, hey, I'm Power 2 Show, I'm a content creator. I was hoping like we can like try collab in the future and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, that'd be good, but our marketing team isn't here and all of that yada yada stuff. It's like, oh, I can give my business card and just like contact me whenever and all that stuff. It's like, oh yeah, sure. Some of them take the car. Some of them like, oh, yeah, it would be better if you actually talk to the person in front. Just like, but like, I don't know where they are. Just like oh, all right. So can't really do much with that. So yeah, I gave some of them my card. Some of them didn't take it, but I mean, hey, at least I tried, right? Um, yeah. So that essentially ended off to like being 3 o'clock, and everything's just like shutting down. And that would be the end for Anime Expo. Like after that, I got something to eat, and then went to Little Tokyo to explore fully. Actually, besides, I barely explored like Little Tokyo. Like I went out into like the little Akihabara area, and then just like a few steps outside of that, and then after that, went back home on like day 0. But now like the last day, just like, okay, I already explored the little Akihabara area, went fully outside of it, and saw like all these restaurants and like all these areas that to like to see like book off. And like I almost went to the hype land place, but then like I think they were like closing. It's just like, oh nah, I'm not gonna go in there. But I did see like this anime this quote unquote like this shop that was selling anime stuff, but like it was, and actually they were like selling just like some bootleg merch. And like, oh my god, like looking at them like, holy cow, these are just like poor quality, like like the the textures like not that good, and just like really crowded. Like they have like bins full of like these stickers and all that stuff. I'm just like, these aren't legit at all. These are just like either bootleg or like, they just like stole people's art, or I think they did. I'm not sure if they actually are. I don't. It looks like they are. I don't. I feel like they are. I'm not saying officially they are, but it looks like they are. And just like the figures don't look that good. Like I don't really see any official merch, or if they are, it's very not that much. And like majority of the figures I saw were like $60 or less, and like some of them were like some uh like uh like some scale figures that were like under like that were like $50 or less. And like it just reminded me of like in what was it, it was either 2024 or 2023, where I went to Otaku Fest, and I got me Hinata Gals figure. I was like, oh my god, this is really cool. And like for like 50 $60, and when they're usually like, around 120 130, like, oh my god, this is a steal. I didn't realize that, oh, this is a bootleg, like and yeah, so that made me like realize, okay, if something's this price at a certain range, yeah, it's pretty much too good to be true. So just like, yeah, all these figures, they look basically like a bootleg, and I really shouldn't spend my money on these stuff, especially if they're like such low, like stolen like content and stolen like images and all that stuff. So just like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend any money here. It looked too sketchy to me. So I went to like basically like two stores down, and oh yeah, this is an actual, actually licensed, an actual store that actually sells officially licensed stuff. And like, yeah, when I'm looking at these stuff, like these actually look like legit official figures, and they're actually reasonably priced for their, stuff, for the actual figures. Like, oh man, yeah, yeah, that is actually what it should be. Um, yeah. And then next store over, I went to Book Off, which is it was in like a Japan exclusive store, and then they have a couple of them in LA. So the one in Little Tokyo is like, a pretty cool little place. It is really small, but like they have, a whole bunch of like, new and pre-owned, well, used items that people can buy, like games, figures, manga, anime, Blu-rays, and DVDs there, and a lot of them for relatively, uh, uh, good pricing. Like the figures are like, for the open box figures, they're about like 15 to $25, which is not bad. Especially it is much better to get those than the figures that were selling at the allegedly bootleg store. So yeah, rather you guys get from Book Off than that other store. Um yeah, and then after that, I basically, it was essentially time. Oh, before I went to the last place, I tried to go into the Yabai, um, like art museum thing, but like the line was just like, yo, I don't think this is really worth it. Just wait in line to essentially, and that time would essentially lead to like my meetup time when like I didn't really know like how long it's gonna be. So just like I'd rather look around Little Tokyo than stay in line for however long, because I feel like I get more out of going through Little Tokyo than being in line for that long. And uh I think it was worth it to go through Little Tokyo and see what they had there versus Yabai. I mean, I probably would have bought some at Yabai even though I couldn't really fit into my bag. But still, it was a good time there. And the last thing that happened was that went to meet with the staff meeting at a Korean barbecue place, which was my very first time at a Korean barbecue place. It was a pretty good time. It got a chance, like it essentially like we got to like really get to know each other there, talk about what's going on, had a good laughs there. And and that was where said say goodbye to all the people I worked with and all that stuff. It was a really good time there, and I was like I'll miss some of them there. But yeah, good time, fun time. Um, would I do that again? I think I would. Um, just depends on how I am able to do it. And just like it would be good if next time they would offer like lodging for the workers there who are coming into Cali for that. So like, oh, you have to provide your own, like, come on, really. But it's all right. Like for the other like a site that I was that I applied to, like they said, oh yeah, you get a lodging and it was a higher pay. Just like for this one, it's just like, oh, lower pay and no lodging. It's like, man, that kind of sucks. But overall, I still had a good time. Uh, but yeah, for that, I definitely would like to do that again. If I could. Um, but okay, but will I do that for a full 8 hours though? I don't know, because like there's again one getting the food there is pretty expensive, and I'd rather walk outside of the venue to go to like the nearest restaurant, which is like almost a mile, which is about like a 30 minute walk. So there, that back. But luckily they give us like an hour to like on our breaks, so I think that's pretty good. Um, and yeah, I think that was the main issue. Just like in Cali, like you have to pay for parking almost everywhere, but it's a majority of areas, and essentially you gotta walk anywhere. So you don't want to like spend more money on parking on than you need to. So yeah, I think I talk a bit too much. Uh, but yeah, it was a good time at Anime Expo and Cali in general. Uh, how long have I been? Oh man, I've been talking about just like AX for just 40 minutes. I didn't realize I had to like look at the time, just like, oh man, I talked about Cali. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cave podcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cave podcast. And now back to the show. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Cause like I record like a vlog over the past couple days. Like, oh, I'm this is definitely shorter than the vlog, definitely. But yeah, thank you guys for listening for to all that. But I think it's now time to get into the news for for this week. So let me just switch on over to that, and we can get started. So boop. All right. So like always, we're checking the news on Persona Central. Please make sure you guys check them out. Check out the website, check out the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. And all the articles that we'll check out will be linked down in the video and audio podcast descriptions. So please make sure you guys support them whenever you or however you can. So let's start with the first piece of news. We got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of news for this week. So first off, Persona 5 special big band concerts to be held in December 2025 in Japan. So Alice has make sure that we have yep. Alice has decided that they will hold a series of P5 big band concerts in December 2025. The concerts will take place in Tokyo and Kansai and features vocalist Lin Inaizumi and a big band called directed by Grammy winner Charlie Rosen. And also, Lin was at Anime Expo, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to check it out, because, I mean, the concert there, like, I was coming off of my lunch break to, well, actually, no, it was having both going out of AX and into AX for my lunch break. There was just a long line for the Persona concert there. And man, it felt like it spanned like a mile, because like, and I saw like, it was like curved around another street, just like, bro, really? For the Persona concert, like, man, and like, I was wondering, like, when did they sign up? When did they like lined up for it? Like, dang. But I hope you guys, enjoy that, and I wish it was like streamed, but man, it wasn't. But anyways, continuing on, Charlie Rosen was nominated in 2025 for a Grammy Award for the Best Arrangement for his big band arrangement of Last Surprise from Persona 5. The Tokyo performance will be held at the Shinjuku Culture Center on December 2nd to the 4th. Concert performances will be held at the Kobe International Hall on December 5th. Then here we have all the performers. We have Charlie Rosen, Lin, Eric Miyashiro, Andrew Gold, Zach Singer, Jimmy O'Connell, Matthew Whittaker, Julia Adamy, Jared Skoenig. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Tomoko Akaboshi, and others, totaling around 30 performers. And then the ticket will be on sale July 16th. So if you guys are interested in going to see it, which is like, we have Joker here dressed as Arsene, which is looking pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, guys are interested in going to see it, that'd be pretty awesome. And then doors will open at, what is it, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5:30, and performance will begin at an hour later. So we got reserve seats with bonus 1650, 16500, and then reserve seat is just 1100. Yeah, 11,000. They're missing a zero. Okay, well, I wonder what the bonus is. That's worth an extra, what, like 5,500 yen, which is about $50, right? Oh, hopefully it's worth it. But yeah, never seen a big band concert. But for those who want to go and see it, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know what it's like, and yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do another one like in America, which we'll get to something similar to that later on. So let's go to the next article. Metaphor Fantasio Kotobukiya Hulkenberg figure. Image gallery. So I think this was shown at Anime Expo. It was either in color or just black and white. Let me just see if I have a picture of that. Cause I think it was on day one. Let me see. Not seeing any photos. Oh yeah, I almost forgot what happened. oh, on the first day. It was the first day, right? N- mm? Yeah. It was the first day. My I was in line at the Faku line, and I was adjusting my pants just because it was falling a little bit, and my belt broke, and my pants almost fell to the ground. It's just like, oh my god, pull the pants up, just like, man, I was like really embarrassed because like literally in the middle of the line, near the front of the line, where we're gonna pay, just like, oh man, this is not happening. Why did this have to happen at the 18 plus fucking booth? Just like, why? So like, okay, quickly pay for my stuff, and then like had to quickly leave from the 18 plus era through Artist Alley, quickly to the restroom. Just like, okay, I need to figure out what I need to do. Okay, fine. Google nearest shop to buy belts, and what came up was like a Target that's like 0.8 of a mile away from me. Just like, okay, I gotta make it there. So like I was literally like holding my pants up. Yeah, this happened on the first day because I had my Nikkei bag on me, and I was like covering my front with it so that people don't really look at me and like thinking like, oh man, he's holding his thing on him, isn't he? Just like, okay, got quickly like speed run to the nearest Target, buy a belt, and then buy a belt and put it on. And man, I was just like panicking so much because like, oh my god, how could this happen to me? How? Oh man, that was just like such an embarrassing time, man. Uh, and yeah, I'm still looking through through the booth pictures here, but yeah, it was not. I don't have any pictures of it. Um, yeah, and I don't see any photos of Hulkenberg there. So yep, no Hulkenberg. That kind of sucks. But anyways, following the announcement of the Kotobukiya Hulkenberg figure from Metaphor last year, the reveal of its prototype in January, and the color figure earlier this month, pre-orders for the scale figure have opened. Pre-orders are open from today until August 5th and available on Kotobukiya. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we got some pictures of Hulkenberg in all of her glory. And this will be very expensive to get. oh, I know why I didn't have any pictures of Hulkenberg, because they had a picture of the prototype there in a booth, but like other stuff was there as well. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Um. Oh, let me see. No, not the JoJo stuff. Yeah, there was a little like a box for like Yakuza stuff, but uh, yeah, I don't want the picture for it. Dang it. Oh well. Then we got all that there. Yep. So nice pictures of Hulkenberg. He's looking pretty good. The color's looking nice. But yeah, if you guys want it, go pre-order it. So the description is, from Medford Refantasio comes a scale figure of Hulkenberg, a knight of the Rusant tribe. Her unique outfit is carefully recreated down to its heavy texture, and even the smallest detail are intricately sculptured. Additionally, her weapon has an impactful finish, giving the figure an overwhelming presence. Her flowing red hair has been meticulously sculpted and painted, making it stunning from any angle. Add Hulkenberg to your collection and enjoy all the details up close. But yeah, so the price is about 22,000 yen with the tax included. So that's probably about like $190 to 200 to like 190 to $200. A 7th scale total height is about 300 millimeters, including the base. Yeah, grab yourself, Hulkenberg if you like it. Next up, the Rider Remastered debuts with 51,000 physical copies sold in Japan. Rider Remastered was released in Japan last week on June 19th, and sales tracker Famitsu reports that 51,435 copies, total copies of the game, missing that, were sold during its first week in stores between Nintendo Switch and PlayStation platforms of the game. Famitsu estimated sales data for Rider Remastered in Japan are of sales ranging from June 23rd to June 29th, 2025. The number of copies sold does not include digital downloads of the game. So, Digital Devil Summon, Devil Summoner opening sales comparison. While Rido Remastered no longer has a Devil Summoner moniker, below is a comparison to the Japanese opening sales, followed by lifetime sales of previous Devil Summoner games. All numbers were taken from the Famitsu sales tracker via the game data library. So I believe this is supposed to be the Sega Saturn, right? Devil Summoner. So it's supposed to be opening sales followed by lifetime sales. So we don't have anything for the opening sales, but total sales is about 355,000. For Soul Hackers, it's 160,000. It's 161,000 opening with 258,000 lifetime. PS2 Rido versus King Abaddon, 76,000 to 162,000. PS1 version Soul Hackers, 60,000 to 137,000. 3DS, 76,000 to 104,000. Rider vs. Soulless Army, 56,000 to 91,000. So, okay. The first game sold less than the second game, which I guess is kind of expected. The sequel to sell more than the first game. Soul Hackers 2, 31,000 to 46,000. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Then we have the Rido for Switch, 21,000. Didn't realize the Soul Hackers 2 was PS4, and then Soul Hackers 2 for PS5 was 20,000. No, just 20,000 total. Then Rido Remastered for PS5 is 19,000. Switch 2, 5,700. Then PS4 is 5,200. So, altogether, that makes about 51,000. So, doing the comparison, like, it would be above, well, actually, doing the comparison, actually, yeah, it would make, the Rider Remastered technically, yeah, just below Soul Hackers 2 total sales, since 51,000 new games. Well, for first week of opening sales. But when it comes to possibly, the lifetime sales, Rider Remastered might take it. for like being on like 4 platforms, and that can be tracked. We don't know anything about the Xbox and the PC version. So whenever that data comes out, then we'll know. But I feel like yeah, Rider Remaster will definitely overtake the Soul Hacker 2 position. So yeah, I mean, I haven't really played it since what, 2 weeks ago, essentially, since I had to prepare for Anime Expo, so I really have to get back into it. So hopefully, we can do it. So yeah, let's get to the next article. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Got P5, the Phantom Pain, Phantom Pain, Phantom X, Ichigo Shikano character trailer. And oh yeah, in between that time, since the since the last episode to now, P5X was released. Never really gave my first impressions of the game, but so far, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm still on the first palace because there's just so much stuff to do. So just like I'm slowly taking it bit by bit, and I hope to, like, I think I'm on like the 4th floor of the palace. It's just like for me, it's just like it takes a while to get through it, and the combat, it could be a bit better. I just kind of want like, oh yeah, like raise up my level as much as I can, but the game stops you, so yeah. So yeah, we got the Ichigo Shikano character trailer. Perfect World Games has released the character trailer for the new Phantom Idol, Ichigo Shikano. He will be added in the P5X version 4.21 update in July, which already happened. The trailer shows her facing her biggest crisis. The object of her affection hasn't replied to her affection in 3 minutes. Oh wow, totally me. Was she double text? Who knows? So let's check this out. Also, put on 10 AP. Okay, 3 minute long trailer. Oh, I seen people talk about this on Twitter. Oh, she's obsessed with Wonder so much that she edited the other characters out of like the photograph for like, I think this one, but I'm not sure if the others as well. She's like, wow, you are really obsessed with him. Oh, so I didn't expect this to be in Chinese. I can't expect this to be in Japanese. Hey, multiple personalities, huh? I feel like this is a little like I think Kaguya-sama Love is War does this too. She has like multiple personalities in her head, just like, oh, of her like different feelings and all that stuff. Her fantasies just like, oh no, what is he doing without me and all that stuff. Oh.
不可原谅，绝对不可原谅！既然这样，就把他们全都让他们一定是因为拉姐妹配不上王子吧？其实王子的真实身份是11万。
I have no idea what she's saying, but just like it's just hilarious seeing this. Like each trailer, it just has their own like unique, like its unique trait, which I really like.
果然，老姐妹和她档次不同。
I'm not gonna take money for his love.
你真的能做到吗？即使他是外星人。
Oh my god, E.T.
你们啊，有什么好慌的？
Oh, that's her persona self?
必须把王子殿下抢回来！
Oh. Oh. Ho ho. Oh, that's a really nice design. But like her outfit, her weapon. And if we can get a close look at her persona too, that'd be really great. But it's like, man, this design goes hard. It's not much of a, mask when it only covers like a little bit of half,
Yeah,
she's obsessed. And I like that design. Like she's such like a gothic Lolita style, right? Man, that looks really awesome. That looks great. Oh man. So here we have the character illustration, which I can sure this off. Yeah, there we go. Man, that design looks really awesome. That looks great. Loving my gothic Lolita style. Alright, then we go down here. Yeah, that doesn't say much, but yeah, her design looks pretty awesome. Doesn't say what her persona is. I kind of thought it would be shown here, but I guess not. Okay. I also thought they would put her information about her voice actress, because it's here. So guessing like the two voice actors for like the Chinese version and Japanese version. Not sure which is which, but hey, they're here. But man, hopefully I will get the chance to get her whenever that comes into the English version, because like her style just looks so awesome. And I do hope like these character trailers do get like a dub for or like get translated for in the English version whenever they come out here, because they just look so awesome not to be used for the global version. Yeah, just like her design just looks so awesome. I was kind of expecting her to have like like something like similar to like Celeste and in Danganronpa, that one like sharp like kind of metal finger, but no, she doesn't. But again, like overall, her style looks really awesome. I do like it. So let's go to the next article, which is our third to last article. Sega mistakenly reveals lifetime sales data for Persona 3 Reload, Royal, and SMT 5. So in Sega's 2025 management meeting presentation last week, confirming Metaphors has sold over 2 million copies worldwide, the section full game unit sales of major IP mistakenly exposed data that could be highlighted under a gray block. soon after the sales number were removed from the presentations. Okay. For the Alice titles, the data was following Sega fiscal years range from April 1st to March 31st of the subsequent year. So fiscal year 2024 would be from April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024. So we can see here, so Reload, the fiscal year 2024 was 1.22 million, and start of fiscal year 2025 is 850,000, leading to 2.07 million copies. P5R, including all the remastered versions, so 1.3 million, 7,000, 35,000, no, 700,000, 350,000, 1.82 million, 1.6 million, 1.75 million, leading to 7.25 million. And then SMT5, including Vengeance, is almost a million in fiscal year 2022, 190,000, 150,000 in 2023, a small amount of 10k in 2024, but jumping back up to 960,000 in 2025, leading to a 2.11 million copies sold. So literally just like the combination of fiscal year 2024 and 2022 is a million, and then 23 and 25 leads to another million. In June 2024, Alice has announced that SMT5 series has sold over 1.6 million copies sold worldwide. Series therefore has sold 500,000 copies since last year. Reload has sold 1 million copies during its first week on sale in February 2024. As of December 2023, the Persona 5 series alone has sold over 10 million copies worldwide, including the spin-off titles. Sega believes that the next mainline entry in the Persona series, that is to say Persona 6, would be able to sell 5 million copies within its first year. Comparatively, it took 3 years for Persona 5 to reach 3.2 million copies sold worldwide, and below the rest are the Sega titles' their leaked sales data. So we have Infinite Well saying 1.18 or 1.18 million, 2024, 480,000 in 2025 for 1.66 million. Like a Dragon, like Dragon Gaiden, 740,000, 2024, 2022, 220,000 for 25 for a total of 960,000. Sonic Superstars 1.8 million in 2024, 850,000 in 2025 for a total of 2.7 million. Frontiers 3.2 million in 2023, 760,000 in 2024, and 610,000 in 2025 for 4.57 million. So that's not gonna lie, that is really impressive for near millions per year, or after its initial release. That's pretty good. Warhammer 3, 96,000 in 2022, 580,000 23, 420,000, blaze it, in 2024, 380,000 in 2025 for 2.38 million sold. Yakuza Like a Dragon, 450,000 for 2020, 720,000 in 2021, 410,000 in 2022, 240,000 in 2023, 680,000 for 2024, and 360,000 for 2025 for 2.86 million. So I'm guessing it boosted back up in 2024 because of Gaiden. So people want to get into Gaiden before going into Infinite Wealth. So that's kind of like the order of it. So yeah, I think that might have been a thing. Next up, we got Team Sonic Racing, 1.38 million in 2020, 870,000 in 2021, 520,000 in 2022, 310,000 in 2023, 200,000 in 2024, and 220,000 in 2025 for 3.5 million, which is literally the simplest number out of all of them. 3.5. Oh, nice. Then we got Total War Three Kingdoms with 2.1 million in 2020, 410,000 in 2021, 230,000 in 2022, 30,023, 170,024, and 7,025 for 3.1 million copies sold. So literally the only one that sold under a million is Like a Dragon Gaiden, which is, understandable since it's literally like a smaller game. Like literally, like I think it's possible to be like under 20 hours, like 15-20 hours. And like it wasn't really marketed as like, oh yeah, it's a sequel to, or like it's the next big games. Like it's the in between game between Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth. So just like, yeah, I can kind of see it not being that well sold. And also that Gaiden didn't have a physical release outside of the Asia territory. So that was a major problem because I imported Gaiden from I got it from Video Games Plus, which is in Canada. So yeah, so that was possibly a major factor as to why it's the only one that's not over a million copies sold. Why Sega decided to just do, oh yeah, we're not gonna do physical release outside of Japan or the Asian territory, so we're just gonna make it we're just gonna have that be digital copies, digital copy only. And also for the fact that the English dub wasn't released at the time of release. That was added in a patch afterward. So people didn't buy it because of that too. So it was just like, oh man, what are we gonna do? Just like, oh no, just like so many things were a factor to it. But what I'm also surprised is that wait, hold on, I was about to say, oh wait, where's what's called oh, Pyro Yakuza. I was like, wait, where's Pyro Yakuza? But no, that was released after the it was released after the fiscal year ended. So we're not gonna see that until the 2026 sales, right? Or it's somewhere along here. But yeah, Infinite Wealth came out this year, which is wild to say that it came out this year. I'm not sure when Infinite Wealth came out. Cause no, like it had to be last year, right? Like Dragon Infinite Wealth. No, yeah, it came out 2024. Oh, I was mixing up like, oh yeah, it came out like early this year. No, it was January of last year. That's when it came out. And then Pyro Yakuza came out this year. Let me just check. Pirate Yakuza release date February 2025. So it should have had some kind of information about the sales of Pyro Yakuza in this one. Let me just see. Sales number. Games launch has considered successful. Japan, PS5 version sold 68,000 sold, while the PS4 version sold 36,000. But that's just for Japan. Just see here. Yeah, I'm not seeing exact numbers, but just says, oh, it's just selling well. So wonder why wasn't added to the sales report here. Who knows? I'm not an expert, but it should have been there. Excuse me. Alright, we got the second to last article.
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Squat Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Alright, so out of the 4 here, let's try the Dragonade. Let's see, how this tastes. Alright, so here we have the dragon fruit. It is, of course, well, not dragon, the Dragonade. It has dragon fruit in it, which I never had, and pink strawberry lemonade, which I also never had, but smells pretty good. So here we go. Cheers. Alright, it's not that bad. Like, it reminds me of like a certain soda of like, oh man. But like, it was a soda I had as a kid, but like, I can't really remember, like when I was in New York for a bit, and I had like it, but like, it's not bad. Not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself, or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video.
Here, Alice fiscal year ended March 2025. Report release highlights SMT5 Vengeance and Metaphor sales. So, Alice has published its financial statement for the company's 12th fiscal year under Sega's ownership, ended March 31st, 2025. The sales released from April 1st, 2024 to March 31st, 2025 consists of SMT5 Vengeance, Reload, Episode Igus, and Metaphor. Alice states that despite challenges in the consumer game market, the company contributed significantly to the Sega Samy's group profits with strong performance of SMT5 series, Metaphor as a new IP. So the fiscal year business overview. In the consumer game market, growth has currently plateaued due to ongoing geopolitical risks. So it's a lot like a lot of stuff has been happening around the world and costs going up. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get the money, and also the way games are being released is being changed as well with the current economic crisis and all that stuff. So they're still wanting the growth to continue on, and obviously they're focusing on having big game titles and releases this year. So focusing on Vengeance, Episode Igus, and Metaphor. So they really wanted Vengeance to have more global audience. They have multiple releases, multiple platform releases. So PC, Xbox, PS5, and PS4. Don't forget the PS4 version. There was the PS4 version. And they had over 500,000 units sold within 3 days. So that's really awesome. And at SMT5 series in total had over 2 million units sold worldwide with a bunch of high praise, as well as Metaphor getting 2 million sales on, I believe, the first day. And the Game Awards, it was nominated in 6 categories and won 3 titles, 3 awards for Best RPG, Narrative, and Best Art Direction. Awesome. As well, they got into the licensing business, so to commemorate the 35th anniversary of the Alice brand, held Alice Fest in Japan, which kind of sucks. Like, it's only in Japan. So with demos, Vengeance and Metaphor, a bunch of character statues on display and events, and shows a lot of people about their IP, and even had an exhibit for Metaphor with never before seen stuff and merch and all that stuff, and of course having their Persona concert happening in Taiwan and other places in the Asian territory. So with their profit and losses, they made over 850 million yen, and seems like they had an equity of 65% and a ratio of 247.77%. And they will continue to develop the games that will please the customers and contribute to the group's performance. That's a lot of gobbledygook to me. It's like I'm reading and understanding. I'm just like, it means nothing to me, but it definitely means a lot to the the shareholders and all that stuff. Like, yeah, look at all the stuff that we did and all the money we made. Please support us even more in the future. Okay, cool. You do the thing. It just means nothing to me, like, in the end, right? So yeah, just like I hope when they say like, oh yeah, games that will please the customers. I hope you do titles that will also please the customers, not just like, oh yeah, we'll just keep releasing these games despite it's not what people really want. Just I really want Digital Devil Saga remaster, and also Devil Survivor 3, all that stuff. But will that release? I don't know. Alice, please. But yeah, let's get to the last article for the day, and this was happening at Anime Expo, and I didn't find out until literally no. I found out the same day. Yeah, I found out the same day because I was like looking into it, like, oh, they announced that. But here we go. Persona live concert to be held in Los Angeles in January 2026. So during the Persona music experience with Lin Inaizumi at Anime Expo 2025, Alice has confirmed that a Persona live concert will be held in Los Angeles, January 2026. This will be the first Persona live concert to be held in the United States, following the first performance outside of Japan, which were held in Taiwan and China in 2024 and 2025. I feel like they're gonna announce Persona 6 here. They're gonna announce it here. They have to. For the first time having a Persona concert outside of the Asia territories, this will be major. This has to be something major. And then just announced Persona Live concert in 2026. Let me just mute this and we can hear this. And 2026. I would. Am I gonna pay for just like a day concert? It's gonna be very expensive too. Like, oh. Man, oh, they're gonna have to have something big there. They have to, cause like, oh man, I'm seeing the comments on side here like, super cool to have one in the US, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up for Persona reveal. Just like, oh man, this is gonna be, it's gonna be massive, to say the least. That like we're gonna have we're having this being the first time in America, a Persona concert like this. Oh man. And now I'm just thinking about like, oh man, the ticket sales gonna be absolutely expensive, because like just seeing like how ticket prices for the Japanese are just like, they're somewhere in the hundreds of dollars. I mean, it's cheaper to go there versus, attending Anime Expo, to say the least, And I wonder if, like, oh, can some of my friends in Cali be able to, like, let me, bunk there for the concert? Oh, man. Yeah, I hope they have something big at this concert. And I really hope there's no scalping for the tickets, but there will be. Almost every event has scalpers. I mean, like at Anime Expo, I saw like these guys just like outside the venue, just like, hey, I got 4-day tickets for Anime Expo. If you guys want it, come get your tickets. All that stuff. Like, bruh, you scalp these tickets, these badges for a quick buck when you're not even interested at all. Just like, nah. we ain't playing your games. We're getting for MSRP, at the official, ticket site and all that stuff. We ain't doing it. We ain't spending more money for you just to get a little extra profit. We hope that you lose money for scalping these tickets and you're not even gonna go there. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this week's episode of the Cave podcast. I know I spent majority of this podcast just talking about, oh yeah, what's been happening at Anime Expo. But I mean, it was something pretty big for me, so like I did want just like let it out there and all that stuff. Yeah, it is something that I will definitely remember for a long time. And like I record also, like, yeah, I'm gonna see all the time. And I do hope I get another opportunity like that, and hopefully one that will pay for my lodging, please. I don't mind paying for a ticket. It's just lodging is a major thing. And also like rental cars, so like, but besides that, it was a fun time. It was definitely a fun time. And like going back to the news, having the personal live concert in America for first time, really awesome. And I actually want to like see if see what one of my Persona friends are gonna go to that concert. Because it's just like, oh yo, if we can meet up there, that'd be pretty awesome. But anyways, it's good that we seeing that people are enjoying the Rider remaster, and it seems like it's doing good. We might hear some news about Rider Remastered 2 possibly in the future, and yeah, it would be a good time to it feels like it's a good time to be an S&T fan, in general, S&T Persona fan. We have P5X to play, Rider Remaster is here. Well, I think Rider Remaster will last us a few months, but P5X is gonna last for a long time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Do want to give thanks to the patrons whose names are going up on screen right about now. If you guys want to support the show and get this video ad-free and a day earlier, make sure you guys hit up the patrons with the Patreon, which will be linked down in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. The next episode should come out the week of July 20th. So that'll be the 23rd for the patrons and 24th for the public. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon on the next episode of the Cave Podcast. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!